Welcome back to another episode of Brisket Medic, and today it is so close to Thanksgiving, so we're going to be doing a little bit of turkey. We've done this before, guys, and we've made a lot of different steps in those last videos. We injected, we brined, we did all those things, but today I'm going to be doing things a little bit different, so stick around and stay tuned. We're going to start off with an already brined bird. Now, most of your birds that you buy from the store are going to be in a brine when you get them. They're going to be soaked in a brine, mostly because those companies want to charge you by the pound, and the more water that they can charge you for, the more profit they're going to make. But let's use it to our advantage here today. We're going to make this super simple and easy. Now, you can always brine and inject this same exact recipe for extra impactful flavor, but I'm telling you, if you try this out, you're probably not even going to want to use it or need it. Turkey is one of those things that we only do once, twice, maybe 3 times a year. And when we do it, we really want to knock it out of the park, but it can be pretty intimidating and really choreful. I mean, there can be a lot of steps to it. I know in the past, even some of my old videos, there's a lot of steps and there's a lot of just work that goes into it. And it doesn't have to be that way. So let's start off with our brined turkey breast. And what I like to do is I take the skin off and cut off any large chunks of fat on there, and then I pat it dry and throw it in a foil pan. Now with this turkey breast, we're going to be seasoning it with 3 different seasonings. First, we're going to be using zesty garlic from Texas Oil Dust. We're going to be using Competition Bird Shake from Uncle Steve Shake, and then we're going to be using this dill seasoning that I found at HEB, and it's actually really amazing on poultry all across the board. Get everything patted dry, and we're going to layer everything on there really well. Now with the Texas Oil Dust and the Uncle Steve's, we're going to do all the sides evenly, and then the dill we're just going to do straight on top. We're going to let that sit for about 10-15 minutes. We're going to load our charcoal up into our Masterbuilt Gravity Fid 1050 and get it up to temp. Now we're going to be cooking at 350 degrees. I am using Smoky Woods lump charcoal with some Smoky Woods pecan chunks in here. If you've never heard of them, if you've never used them, make sure you go check out smokywoods.com and let them know that I sent you if you order something. They're absolutely amazing people that run the business. They provide me with all my charcoal and wood chunks, and I cannot be happier with it. Once you let this set up, what I like to do is take that same pan, place it on the middle rack, and put the turkey breast on the top rack. Place some water in that foil pan just to humidify this process a little bit to keep this thing from drying out too much. After about an hour, you should be sitting between 120 and 130 degrees. And at this point, I like to place it back in that foil pan because that water is condensed down. It's made kind of a broth. And I place it down in there and add a stick of butter. I usually just break it in half and throw it on one on each side, throw some foil on it, and put that on the middle rack. When this is finished off, I like to pull it at 155 to 160 degrees. I don't want it to be on the smoker at 165 degrees because that's when it starts drying out and getting tough. And that's when people don't like turkey. I think it's probably because so many people overcook it. We're going to set it out to the side, let it carry over cook to 167-ish, and call it good. We're going to slice this up as thin or as thick as you like. I do a combination of all the above and put it back in that au jus. You can make sandwiches. You can just have sliced turkey for dinner. My kids love it. I think yours will too. And my kids are pretty picky. If it's bland, they aren't having it. If it's over seasoned, they aren't having it. This is a really versatile thing to do. Slice it up again. You can have supper with it with a side of mashed potatoes or some veggies or salad or whatever you want to do. But you could also make amazing sandwiches with it. What I like to do when I make sandwiches with it is chop it up real nice, real fine, and make like a BLT, or add some avocado, maybe some spicy mayo on there, and have kind of a California style sandwich. It's absolutely delicious. But another thing you can do is just turkey salad. You'll enjoy it. This Thanksgiving, you're going to be the hero of the household. Jump in there, get it done. It's Brisket Medic asking you to like, subscribe, continue being as amazing as you are. I haven't been on here for about 6 months, and I'm back, folks. Thanks. I love you.